What if I told you that the way you perceive reality directly impacts your life experiences? That's right. Our perceptions, the way we interpret and understand the world around us, shape our reality. They are the lenses through which we view our lives, and they influence our thoughts, emotions, decisions, and actions. Let's think about perception as an artist's palette. The colors on the palette represent our beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions about life. Just as an artist mixes colors to create a unique painting, we mix our beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions to create our unique perception of reality. This perception then becomes our personal reality, influencing how we experience life. For instance, two people might experience the same event, say a rainy day. One sees it as gloomy and depressing, ruining their plans for a picnic. The other sees it as a chance to stay indoors and catch up on a good book. Same event, different perceptions, different realities. Let me share an example. Consider the story of John, a man who lived most of his life in a state of constant worry. He always expected the worst, and unsurprisingly, his life seemed to be a series of misfortunes. One day he decided to change his perception. He chose to see life as a series of opportunities rather than obstacles. He began to expect good things to happen. And guess what? His life started to change. Opportunities seemed to appear out of nowhere, his relationships improved, and he found joy in his daily experiences. John's story shows us that our perception can either limit us or empower us. It can trap us in a reality filled with challenges and disappointments, or it can lead us to a reality brimming with opportunities and joy. Therefore, if you seek to change your life, you must first change your perception. Remember, the key to reality lies not in the world outside but within your mind. It's about time we recognize this power and use it to create a reality that reflects our deepest desires and highest aspirations. A negative mindset has a more profound impact on our lives than we often realize. It's a trap that's easy to fall into, but hard to escape from. It's like being caught in a whirlpool of self-doubt, where every negative thought pulls you deeper into a cycle of pessimism and low self-esteem. Let's consider an example. Imagine a person who constantly tells themselves that they are not good enough. They believe that they always fail, that they are unworthy of success or happiness. This negative self-perception becomes their reality. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that only show the world in shades of gray. Their mind, swamped with these negative thoughts, starts to believe them. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They expect to fail, so they do. This downward spiral doesn't just affect their thoughts, but also their actions and reactions. They shy away from opportunities, afraid of failure. They avoid challenges, convinced they can't overcome them. They see obstacles as insurmountable mountains, rather than stepping stones towards growth. The world becomes a hostile place, full of threats and devoid of opportunities. And here's the catch. The more they think this way, the more their reality conforms to these beliefs. Their subconscious mind, like a faithful servant, follows their lead, reinforcing their negative perception. It's a vicious cycle that feeds on itself, leaving them stuck in a rut of negativity and self-doubt. But here's the good news. Just as our minds have the power to trap us in this cycle, they also have the power to set us free. We can choose to challenge these negative beliefs, to question their validity, to replace them with positive, empowering thoughts. We can choose to see the world through a different lens, one that shows the world in vibrant colors, full of opportunities and possibilities. If you find yourself caught in this cycle, remember the power to break free lies in your own mind. You have the ability to rewrite your story, to change your perception, to create a reality that reflects your true worth and potential. You have the power to escape the trap of negative perception. Imagine waking up each day, seeing the world through a lens of positivity and opportunity. Picture your life as a canvas, where your thoughts and perceptions are the vivid colors that paint your reality. This is the power of positive perception. Let's ponder upon a simple anecdote. Consider two friends on a road trip. One sees the journey as tiresome and boring, focusing on the potholes, the traffic, and the long hours. The other, however, perceives the same journey as an adventure. He marvels at the changing landscapes, enjoys the music, and cherishes the shared memories. The road is the same, the vehicle is the same, but the experiences are starkly different. This is the transformative power of positive perception. Now let's delve a little deeper into a concept known as the law of attraction. It's a principle that suggests that our thoughts have the ability to shape our reality. If we think positively, we attract positive experiences. If we dwell on negativity, we draw in negative circumstances. It's like a radio frequency, where your thoughts are the signal and the universe is the receiver. When you tune into positivity, the universe picks up that frequency and reciprocates with positive outcomes. It's like planting a garden in your mind. If you sow seeds of positivity, you'll reap a harvest of joy, success, and fulfillment. If you plant weeds of negativity, they'll choke out the potential for growth and happiness. So, how does this apply to your life? It's simple. When you perceive your life as brimming with opportunity, your reality begins to reflect that. You'll find doors opening where there once were walls. You'll notice opportunities that you might have overlooked in a state of negativity. You'll start to attract people who mirror your positive energy, creating a vibrant cycle of positivity. Thus, by changing your perception, you can change your life. So, how does one go about changing their perception? Well, it begins with mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness allows us to stay present, to experience life as it unfolds, without the distortion of past regrets or future anxieties. It helps us to see things as they truly are, not as we fear or wish them to be. Next, challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask yourself, is this really true? More often than not, you'll find that your mind has exaggerated the situation. Then, focus on the positive. Make a daily habit of identifying 3 things you're grateful for. This practice shifts your attention from what's wrong to what's right in your life. And finally, be patient. Changing perception isn't an overnight process. It takes time, but the rewards are worth it. Remember, the power to reshape your reality lies within you. Start changing your perception today, and witness the transformation in your life.